Number 25. AB is a diameter of the circle shown below. Which is the closest to the length of the radius of the circle? So it tells me that AB is the diameter, so you should know that the radius is half the diameter, and we're given two ordered pairs for these endpoints. So I'm guessing that the easiest way to find the length of this radius is to find the length of the diameter and then cut that into two equal pieces or divide it by 2. So if I'm given two ordered pairs on the coordinate plane, I need to find the length of that, or the distance between. Then I will use my distance formula on my formula chart. So from the formula chart, we have that distance is equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So we have 2 points. And since we have 2 points, that's where our x1, y1, x2, and y2 will come from. Here we have an x and a y. Here we have an x and a y. And it doesn't matter which one you choose. One of them was going to be x1, y1, and the other will be x2, y2. And just plug them in as follows. So I just take that information straight from my points. Well, I have x2 minus x1. So x2, that's 10, minus x1, that's negative 2. Over here I have y2 minus y1, which is 2 minus 4. Now, we learned how to add and subtract and multiply and divide and all that kind of good stuff back in elementary school. And we're taking the exit level tax test. So let's let our calculator do all of the grunt work. If I input everything that I have right here correctly, this calculator will recognize the order of operations and will give you the exact answer of the distance. So, square root, I have to hit second, and x squared brings up this parentheses. Now this parenthesis right here represents this square root bracket here. Okay, this radical here. So that's going to be my first set of parentheses. So I must open another set, and I can just enter it in just like it is. 10 minus negative 2, close parentheses squared, plus open 2 minus 4, close squared, then close again for closing the radical, the square root bracket. Enter. That's the distance. So the distance is 12.17 or so, just rounded, but I don't want the distance. That's the diameter. I want the radius. So I must divide that by 2. And I get the radius is equal to 6.08, which, as we see, rounds to 6.1. The answer is C. Number 10. How many faces, edges, and vertices does the solid have below? Okay, the face is just going to be every flat surface, so let's count those. Faces, I have one in the front, I have one on the right, one on the left, one on the bottom, one in the very back. Now I don't have a top to this cube because I have a pyramid sitting on top. So I have the front face of the pyramid, the right face of the pyramid, the the back face of the pyramid and I have the far left face of the pyramid. So I have how many total faces? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 faces. That leaves out F and H. Now, edges. Every edge is just every straight line. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Have 16 edges. So that leaves out answer choice G. So I already know that the answer is going to be J, but I want to continue and I want to count every vertex. So I have vertices are every corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Have 9 vertices.